Good evening. Good evening. How are you guys doing? Good evening and welcome. What a great night to be at USC. My name is Dave Belasco, and I am the co-director of the Greif Center for Entrepreneurial Studies in the Marshall School of Business. Along with Dean Jim Ellis and my co-director, Dr. Helena Ilirenko, it's our pleasure to welcome you here tonight. Tonight we're excited to bring back two great alums, Craig Pollard and Will Ferrell, to talk about their lives, their work, and the charity that they've built together. Before we get started, let's talk a little bit of entrepreneurship. How many of you, by show of hands, how many of you in the audience are in an entrepreneur class or plan to take an entrepreneur class before you graduate from USC? Oh yeah, oh yeah. After tonight, let's make sure we push that up to 100%, especially for my class in the spring, the LEAP plug. All right, our mission, simmer down. Our mission at the Greif Center is to train tomorrow's entrepreneurs, innovators, and leaders by teaching them the skill set and the mindset to launch businesses and impact the world. We've been doing it since 1971 and have a pretty good track record. Our grads have started some incredible businesses, including Kinko's, Salesforce, and MySpace, to name a few. We also have an annual tradition of honoring an Entrepreneur of the Year in the business world. In the past, we've honored Howard Schultz of Starbucks, Ray Kroc of McDonald's, Steve Jobs, and Tom Barrack, among many others. It's a great tradition, and we welcome you guys to come back in the spring when we do it again. Just in the past year at the Greif Center, we've had the founders of the following companies come: Siri, Square, Vizio, Kinko's, Quicksilver, WestJet, Kiva.org, Water.org, Mark Burnett, John Legend, Stanley Druckenmiller, Jeffrey Canada, Landon Donovan. This is the place you come when you want to see people who have done it. And just last month, U.S. News and World Report ranked the Greif Center as the #2 entrepreneur program in the country. I guess that entitles us to play Babson in the Fiesta Bowl. All of this and all of the classes that you're taking are orchestrated by a dedicated and energized faculty. Will all professors and staff from the Greif Center please stand so we can acknowledge your great work? Greif Center faculty, lights up. And let's not forget to acknowledge the man who endowed the program and is such a huge part of our future. Please say hello and thank you to Mr. Lloyd Greif. Lloyd. Tonight is about friendship, fun, and fighting on through some of the harshest circumstances life can offer. Everyone here has been affected by cancer. And everyone here has laughed at a Will Ferrell movie. So what does entrepreneurship and comedy have in common? Both require a sense of humor. Both can lead to failure, embarrassment, and waiting tables. Both require taking risks, being vulnerable, and getting to the edge of your abilities. And don't try to tell me that writing a movie and getting it made is not entrepreneurial. It is the exact same thing. Tonight, we welcome back one of our own, one of our graduates from the Entrepreneur Program. Craig Pollard is the co-founder of Global Tour Golf, a leading golf supply company serving golf stores, pro shops, and courses around the country. A good friend of mine is the president of American Golf Corporation, the largest operator of golf courses, and he happens to be here. And I asked him, about Craig, and he said, quote, "Craig's company is one of the most valued and trusted vendors we have. When Craig says it will get done, it's done. That's it," unquote. And if you knew that guy, he is not easy to please. Craig is also the founder, inspiration, and driving force of Cancer for College, which provides scholarships to students facing the dual hardship of battling cancer and paying for college. This is a story you have to hear. And with Craig is his college friend and fraternity brother, who just happens to be one of the most popular and enduring comedic actors of our time. He's also a bona fide entrepreneur as a producer of movies, TV shows, Eastbound and Down, and co-founder of Funny or Die on the internets. But we know him from Saturday Night Live and a long list of unforgettable movies. Most have become so iconic and ubiquitous that you can name them from a single line. You ready? You ready? How well do you know your Will Ferrell trivia? You guys ready? I'll give you the quote, you give me the movie. Dear 8-pound, 6-ounce, newborn infant Jesus. Talladega Nights, all right. It's so good once it hits your lips, so good. You're not Santa, you smell like beef and cheese. What is she doing? I never know what she's doing back there. I could not love a human baby more than I love this brush. Blades of Glory, you guys said pretty good. All right, here's one. I invented the piano key necktie. I invented it. I was thinking maybe students wouldn't know this because they're a little bit younger, huh? All right, if Bruce Dickinson wants more cowbell, we should probably give him more cowbell. And what I'm often told, your voice is like a combination of Fergie and Jesus. And lastly, I'm very important. I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany. We have got a lot to cover tonight. Nice little Monday. I don't know if we'll have enough time. Let's get it started with a look at Will's next movie, Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues.